As we wrap up this last show of the year, it suddenly hit me how quickly this year has gone by. By the time you're watching this program, Jeff and I, along with the crew, will be back at the big RV industry trade show in Louisville, Kentucky, getting stories and seeing what's new for 2017. This week, we look back at a couple of popular stories we did this past year, starting with a visit to KZRV, where we got a tour of the plant and checked out some of their new products. Then, Jeff Johnson gives us another look at the Jayco J Feather hybrid trailer. These stories and more on this week's Rollin On TV. Closed and Spanish captioning, where available, is sponsored by Jayco. At Jayco, we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. A couple of weeks ago, as part of our open house program, we showed you a new fifth wheel toy hauler from KZRV called the Venom. This toy hauler not only had the largest garage area we've ever seen, but was also full of unique design features. We were so taken with not only the Venom, but some of KZ's other new product offerings at the event that we decided it would be a good time to get an inside look at KZRV. KZRV is located in the heart of RV country in Shipshewana, Indiana, and like many other RV companies in the area, is surrounded by miles of Midwest farmland. The area is also home to one of the largest Amish populations in the country. Known for their strong work ethics, skills, and craftsmanship, it's easy to see why the Amish make up such a large percentage of the RV industry workforce. KZRV was founded by Daryl Zook back in 1972, and with 2 employees began building truck campers. With the demand for their campers increasing, it wasn't long until those 2 employees turned to 12. Soon after, the company started building travel trailers, and those 12 employees turned to 20. A while later, KZ added fifth wheel trailers to its product lineup, and as they say, the rest is history. Today, the KZ campus covers 530,000 square feet and has over 700 employees. And that product lineup? Well, that's increased to 7 lines, with over 250 floor plans. Included in their product lineup are some widely recognizable brands such as the Sportsman Classic. This 19 BHS model measures 20 foot 6 inches by 84 inches wide and weighs in at 2,840 pounds. The exterior has a traditional aluminum siding and a diamond plate front. The 2016 model has an updated exterior graphics package, front window, self-adjusting brakes, and a roof-mounted air conditioner. The well-equipped kitchen has a 6 cubic foot refrigerator, and the interior is definitely roomy and comfortable. Stepping up in size is the Spree. This 337 RES model is just over 37 foot long and weighs 8,400 pounds. This Superlight LX has a 6-sided aluminum frame, fiberglass composite sides, and a painted cap. LED lighting is standard inside and out. Inside you will find barrel ceilings and crown moldings with LED accent lights. The kitchen has all stainless steel appliances and an 8 cubic foot refrigerator. Across from the kitchen is a nice standalone dining table and living room area. What can we say? The Spree interior is lovely, well appointed, and comfortable. When it comes time to call it a day, a king-size bed isn't an option. It's standard. Coming up after the break, we'll check out the Durango and visit the factory and see what goes into building KZ RVs.
Thetford's tough new Titan sewer hose is virtually uncrushable. Ever had your sewer hose run over by an RV? Watch Titan bounce back. Titan hose is made of Thetford's proprietary blend of TPE and provides the highest degree of puncture and abrasion resistance. It has an easy-to-grip fitting for a leak-free connection to RV outlets. A rotating elbow easily aligns and allows a convenient connection and straighter flow. Titan provides more for your money and is another innovation from Thetford, the RV sanitation leader.
When you have a Truma AquaGo instant hot water system, you can expect to make a lot of new friends. Imagine yourself in this picture. If you've been dreaming about you and your family enjoying RV and camping vacations, then quit dreaming and head on over to the Boston RV and Camping Expo. The expo runs January 13th through the 16th at the Boston Convention and Expo Center. For more information, visit bostonrvexpo.com. Welcome back. Before the break, we were looking at KZ's classic and spree models. Another well-known name in the KZ lineup is the Durango. This particular model is the Durango Gold 380 FLF wide body and has 5 slide-outs. Along with all the slide-outs, another thing you'll notice is a lot of storage compartments, including a really large pass-through one. The Durango also has an all-weather insulation package with an R38 rating and includes in-floor water lines. In the kitchen, you'll find solid surface countertops with a recessed oven and glass cover top. This unit also has a 110 refrigerator and a second air conditioner. Go up a couple of steps and you have the front living room with plenty of comfortable seating where you can enjoy that 50-inch flat screen TV and fireplace. We were fortunate enough the day we visited KZ that one of their production lines just happened to be building the Durango models. Let's take a look at what goes into building one and what you can't see once they're all put together. Like all trailers, it all starts with a bare chassis. In the Durango, you'll notice it has what's called a step frame, which allows for that cavernous pass-through storage compartment. At this stage, the leveling jacks are put on and all the colored water lines are being installed and run through the floors. This allows the lines from being exposed to the outside elements. Here we have the aluminum subfloor. That is part of the 6-point aluminum frame system, which also includes the walls and roof. Where the floors, walls, and roof mount together, you'll find wood stuffed into the frame to allow for a stronger mounting points. We noticed a lot of little things KZ does that you can't see after the unit is assembled, like the way they wrap the bottom insulation liner up over the sides instead of just cutting it off. That's just one more step to ensure that there is no exposure to the outside elements. Another thing we noticed was that the cabinets are installed after the walls are in place. Most companies install cabinets first, then install the outside walls. KZ believes that by doing it this way, they get a better, tighter fit. Of course, all the cabinets are made right here in-house. And again, KZ does things a little different. Here, they don't staple their cabinets together. They're drilled, glued, and screwed together. We caught one of the things KZ does you'll never see unless you pull the walls apart, and that is, wherever an electrical wire goes through the aluminum frame, there's a rubber or plastic grommet protecting the wires from abrasion. All these little things add up in the long run and giving you a better built product. As we move down the line, we see the aluminum roof structure with the air conditioning ducts ready to be installed in place. Once the framework is in place, the substructure is installed, followed by the reflective technology insulation. Once that's on, the Superflex roofing material is installed. All KZRVs have this type roofing material. With the roof and sidewalls in place, we again caught another little feature KZ does, and that's a drip rail with small downspouts in the corners that allows water to run off away from the sides. Remember those 5 slide outs we saw in the Durango earlier? Well, it's time to get them in place. But if you notice on this kitchen slide out, all the cabinets and even the refrigerator are already in place. This saves a lot of time on a production line. Now, here's a pretty picture. All these completed Durangos at the end of the line, just waiting for delivery. KZRV is now part of Thor Industries. Aram Koltukian took over as president earlier this year, where he continues to oversee the growth of the company, including the addition of a $4.8 million, 80,700 square foot state-of-the-art lamination department that is expected to create another 125 jobs by 2017. There's a lot more we could cover in this story, like KZ building its second plant in China, or how they have a fleet of trailers available for their employees to use and critique, but unfortunately, we've run out of time. You can continue to see and read more on the KZRV story by visiting our website at rollinontv.com. At Jayco, we're a lot more than just an RV manufacturer. We're all about family, and we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. To see our complete product line and find your nearest Jayco dealer, visit us online at jayco.com or just log on to rollinontv.com. At Norcoal, we realize that some of your favorite RV destinations are off the grid. And Norcoal refrigerators are uniquely designed with that RV experience in mind. We call it Freedom Unplugged. To learn more about our Norcoal RV refrigerator line or to find a dealer near you, visit our website at norcoal.com.
This is the new Jayco J Feather 16 XRB trailer, a hybrid model. And these trailers were called hybrids a long time before the Prius came into existence. And this particular trailer has a lot of fun and functional features that you may find pretty interesting.
So you have a couple ways to go. You can go to a travel trailer or a tent trailer. A hybrid combines both together, so you have the facility of a full-time trailer and yet the flexibility of a fold-down trailer, but the walls are hard, you have holding tanks, you have a shower, nice refrigerator, and yet you have sleeping for up to 6 to 7 people in a very small unit.
Jayco has built family-friendly RVs for decades, and the new J Feather 16 XRB continues that tradition. The 16 XRB was a good towing match for our Nissan Frontier pickup. The lash-up was stable and secure on the road, and its compact overall size made it seriously easy to maneuver. There's no campground road anxiety with this rig. A short trailer makes short work of backing into a campsite, but it still helps to have a spotter with a radio out back. Deploying the stabilizer jacks is a must-do first step for campsite setup. These guys make life in an RV a lot happier. Power awnings are a popular feature today, and the 16 XRB is fitted with a 12-footer. An awning is one of the most useful items you'll ever have on an RV. As Gary suggested, a hybrid trailer like this offers you the best of both worlds. Hard side trailer and features of a fold-down tent trailer. So the hard side part, obviously, you've got hard, secure walls that are well insulated. You got a lockable door that helps keep your stuff yours. Inside, the bathroom is contained in here. The kitchen, you got a little dinette and a little table and storage and whatnot, and it's all within the hard side part. But then the ends of the trailer fold open to create these wonderful large bed sleeping spaces. And in a place like this, where we're right next to the river, when you're sleeping out there, you can hear what's going on out in the real world, and that's really pretty nice as far as we're concerned.
The balance of the exterior trailer setup was like any other RV, plus firing up the water heater.
But this little Jayco has something that we haven't seen for a little while, which is a manual ignition water heater where you manually activate it and have to light the pilot yourself. And there's nothing wrong with this kind of a water heater. It's somewhat simpler and it's also less expensive than the auto ignition ones. Turn that around. We have the pilot LED on the inside there. Hold it down for a few seconds to warm up the thermocouple. There we go. Not too difficult. We leave it turned on for the whole time we're out here camping. Shut it off when we head home. Piece of cake. Okay, we've got the end tent platforms open, but we haven't got all of our pads set up yet. Now, anytime you're in a smaller trailer like this, it's always a compromise for where you're going to put stuff while you're setting up. So we've got a pile here to set up. And we'll start by just putting the pillows out of the way. Travis sack. And these two cushions are folded up, and these go on the bunks on the ends of the bed then. So we'll...
It's not normally this cluttered inside. When the trailer is broken down for travel, these mattresses store flush with the folded up bed platforms. The setup process we did is a one-time project when the trailer is new.
As you can see, once you get everything in position, the setup looks pretty nice. You got lots of space here in the front fold-out bed platform, and they have both a foam cushion underneath and kind of a padded topper on top, to which we have added our Travis sack. Very comfortable for this application. There's all kinds of storage in a small trailer like this. They use every possible space, like the compartment directly underneath the seat here, for example. And there's a nice cubby hole in here that runs the whole width of the trailer, as well as a couple of them up here. There's storage over above the kitchen, but we'll take a look at that in just a minute. Here in the dinette, which you can also fold the dinette table down, of course, to turn this into a little sleeping space, but between the front bed and the back bed and this one, that'd get a little bit crowded. But if they're kids, they enjoy being crowded, so no problem. But this table is kind of fun because it's also portable. It's just set up on 7 collapsing legs underneath, so you can take the table outside and use it if you don't have a table out at your picnic at your campground, or if you just want to augment the space and bring the table over to be able to sit by the fire and have a space to set your drinks down, for example. The rest of the rig is pretty well set up, very nicely appointed, and having the hard shell trailer space, including the bathroom and the kitchen area, means that there's enough space for those that they don't have to be jammed in so tight, since the beds are all out here. So we'll take a look at the kitchen next.
We'll be right back with the kitchen and more on the 16XRB right after these commercial messages, so stay tuned.
Never run out of propane again. With Level Check, there's no more guesswork. Just run the gauge over the tank, and when the light turns from red to green, you'll know exactly how much propane you have left. It's that simple. Level Check, another great product from Truma. For more information, visit levelcheck.com. For 50 years, Campers and RV has been your trusted resource for RV sales, service, and accessories. Now, with 15 locations along the East Coast from New Hampshire to Florida, we'll be giving you that same family-friendly service and be your trusted resource for another 50 years. For information and locations, visit us online at campersin.com. Imagine yourself in this picture. If you've been dreaming about you and your family enjoying RV and camping vacations, then quit dreaming and head on over to the Boston RV and Camping Expo. The expo runs January 13th through the 16th at the Boston Convention and Expo Center. For more information, visit bostonrvexpo.com.
Welcome back to Rollin On TV. Let's continue our look at the J Feather 16XRB ultralight trailer, a well-designed hybrid model that's a good fit for many RVers.
Now, the kitchen area, as you may expect in a smaller trailer, is a little bit compact, but it's not bad for what you get. And in fact, you have a very large triangular open piece of working countertop here, which is nice. You got your 2-burner gas stove, single bowl plastic sink, large enough to be practical enough to actually do something in it. Large storage spaces down below. Another storage cabinet on this side. One item that you're missing in this kitchen is any kind of drawers for silverware and such. Because of the sink and the stove, it's a little hard to get anything like that in here. That's why we have some of these various appliances sitting out in the open. You're going to have to come up with some kind of a tray that goes in an upper compartment or something like that in order to keep your silverware and other gear in order. But you've got plenty of room for meal preparation, and of course you got your overhead vent hood and fan and so forth, and your microwave oven, which is really important for that morning oatmeal, for example. So for small trailers, it's a really nice kitchen. On the other side of the aisle here, got a Dometic 2-way refrigerator. It's either 110 volt AC or propane. And you've got a few appliances up on top here, and this area needs a little bit of comments. This little platform here on top of the refrigerator cabinet contains several items. One is this really nice Furrion flat screen TV, which you can rotate back around to be able to see better from the bed or the sofa or the dinette table. This also has the air conditioner and the stereo. Now the stereo is back here, so you kind of have to reach around the television to get at it, which is a little bit on the clumsy side. And the air conditioner is also back here behind the stereo. It's a wall mount unit. It's not a traditional RV ceiling air conditioner. Wall mount unit with the cold air exit grills on the top of the air conditioner. So if you have the air conditioner running, the air either has to come out of the space here on the edge of the TV, or it can kind of filter out here just a little bit up on top. This arrangement, it is functional, but it could sure stand to be a little more efficient.
Our Coleman coffee maker was a natural fit under the fridge. The bathroom is roomy enough to do the job in a tight space.
And there's a feature here in the bathroom that we don't see very often in RVs. Usually it's the customer that has to add this stuff after the fact. We really like it. It's over here. Just a couple of simple coat hooks on the wall, but it gives you a place to hang your towels and your clothes. And that's a really handy item. Thank you, Jayco. Now the front bed, of course, is our sleeping space, but because we don't have anybody else with us that we know of, we use the back bed for storage space. And both beds have this little curtain designed for privacy, which doesn't slide very smoothly. And, ooh, we have, hello, stowaways. Okay, we've got to tell the people on TV what this is all about, so you guys jump on out. Okay. Climb on down, very good. Thank you. And hustle on outside. Okay. Anyhow, we have the storage space back here we use for bags of clothing, our box full of camping gear, and so on. It's very handy to have this much wide open space available in a small rig like this. Works out pretty nice.
Easy towing, parking, and campsite setup, plus a comfortable level of back-to-basics camping simplicity are hallmarks of the 16XRB. It's a worthwhile contender in the ultralight trailer arena, and is definitely worth a detailed look if shopping for this class of RV is on your agenda. For more information about the J Feather 16 XRB, log on to our website at rollinontv.com.
Coming to you from Elkhart, Indiana, the RV capital of the world, watch for the 2017 RV Business Magazine RV of the Year Award Show and see which companies and which RVs contend for this prestigious industry award. The RV of the Year show is sponsored by Jayco, at the core of everything you do. Cummins Onan, our energy working for you. Air Excel, reinventing comfort. And Thetford, going places. The RV of the Year show begins airing the week of February 12th and will air the entire week on all our stations and networks. For more information, visit rvbusiness.com or rollinontv.com. We hope you enjoyed this week's show, and for more information on anything you've seen on the show, along with additional videos and stories, visit our website at rollinontv.com. And don't forget to visit our store, where you'll find some of the great products featured on our show. For the latest up-to-the-minute RV news, visit our media partners at rvbusiness.com.